Hi there ladies, it's Manisha here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a design with some She Modern foil water decals. So these are part of her range that she's got two colours on one foil. Or one design should I say. So these ones are a gold and a blue colour. I think they're actually a blue, turquoisey kind of blue. So I've also got these other ones that sort of give you a bit of an idea. Sorry about the glare, I'm trying not to blind you, but I'm just trying to show you what the colours look like. So there's some butterflies I've got, koi fish, but yeah, there's just lots and lots of different ones there. She's got beautiful flowers and things like that on offer, but you can pretty much choose your two colours that you want on the foils and which way around you want them. So I sort of thought I'd do them this way. They've got a little bit of like a Moroccan theme almost, so I do quite like those colours together. The other products I'll be using with this design is the grip gel and the glue gel. So these are both from She Modern and they work great with foil products, so I'm going to be using those two today. And I'll also use a blue foil because I tried to find one that matched the blue flower, so I'm going to use that. And I'm going to be using gel-like base and top coats, so that's those there. And I've also got a one-step gel polish from Easy Cosmetics, and it's colour 109. And it was an aqua blue colour. I tried to find one of my polishes that was as similar as possible to the blue foil, because it always pays to use something similar for your base when you're doing a full coverage nail. And then on my accent nails, where I'm going to be using the water decals, I've just got a white gel polish. So I'm going to be using that, and I've also got a clear stamper. This one just happens to be from Moira. So I'm just going to use that for placement of the foil water decal. So I'm going to fast forward the next part of the video, and I'll do a voiceover just explaining what I'm doing at each stage, just so you know. I am going to pre-cut these off camera just to save on time. So you do need to, I'll just quickly show you for those that don't already know. They come just in a little sleeve like this, and you can put them back in the, you know, for later use. So they do have a clear backing, a clear part there and a paper backing there, and then this is your foil. But to use them, you will need to just remove that top layer there and cut these out, so whichever ones and however many ones you want, and then you just pop them in some water, and they just slide off the backing. So you do need to do that, and that does take a little bit of time sometimes depending on what the design is like. So the trick is to try and cut them as close as you can to the edges. With flowers or bigger things, solid pictures, I would actually be doing some little slip cuts just to make sure it you know, rolls over your nails, because my nails are quite curved, and yeah, I just find that way that, you know, you'll get like a really good nice flat finish to it. So yeah, sit back and relax ladies and enjoy. If you've got any questions, or if I haven't explained something properly, or you need further clarifications, please don't hesitate to drop me a message down below. I'm more than happy to help. And apart from that, make sure you do pop onto She Modern's website, and her she's got a YouTube channel, also on Instagram, so I'll leave all her links for you down below. Check out what she's got on offer. I'm sure you will not be disappointed at all. She's got lots and lots of really cool products there, and I always enjoy doing designs. I've also got a She Modern playlist, so I'll link that for you too down below too, so you can check all those videos out too. So yeah, like I said, sit back, relax and enjoy. Okay, so I've already prepped all my nails, and I've applied a coat of the base gel and cured that in the lamp, and I've done that on all the nails despite me using a one step on some of the nails. I just sort of went ahead and did the base coat on all of them. So I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds in the lamp, and then on the two accent nails I'm just applying the white gel polish. So just try and get it as evenly as possible, and then once you've got that on, just pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds as well. I just find using white is just quite a nice sort of clean base, so to speak, because the foils are so pretty and I really want them to stand out. I just feel like it's always nicer on a lighter or a white background as opposed to a coloured one, just to get them to stand out. So that's all the nails there cured. I'm going to be using this foil, and I did notice on the back that it has got that sort of funny finish to it, so I'm just wiping the back down with a tiny bit of acetone and put that aside. And then in the meantime I'm going to apply the glue gel on all of the nails that I'm going to be doing the complete foil on. So I'm just going to be working on 3 nails at the moment, and yeah, just curing that in the lamp for 30 seconds and then applying the foil. And I'm just going to use a silicone tool for that. You can just use your finger. I mean, you don't need anything fancy here. Just rub it on. Try and get into all the edges if you can. And that'll just make sure that all the foil is adhered to the nail. My nails are quite curvy, as you can see, so I always have to make sure I get right into the corners to make sure I don't miss any bits out. So I'm just going to do the pinky as well, so I'm just using that silicone tool again. You don't have to press really hard or anything like that, and you can see where the foil has started leaving the nail that the foil has actually stuck to the nail. You can just see that the clear film has just been left behind. So you can go ahead and do a second coat if you want to, and I just did that off camera. And then once I was happy with those, I'm just top coating them and curing them again. So I'm going to move on to the grip gel now. I'm going to apply that on the 2 white accent nails, and just a nice thin coat, that's all you need, and then just get that as evenly as possible and then pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds as well. I do use a I've got a Madame Glam LED lamp, so I will actually leave a direct link for that for you down below. And in the meantime, I've cut those foils out, and I'm just popping a little bit of water onto those and leaving them to soak for about 30 seconds or so. You know that they're ready when they do come away from that backing paper, so what I'm going to do is just sort of shuffle them to one side of the, I've just got like a mixing canvas from She Modern. I'm just going to pop them onto one side of that. And so I've got them all sort of grouped together, and after I've done that, I'm just going to gather all those little bits of paper and clean that up with a clean cotton round and mop up any of the excess water that's there on those foils, because you don't really want water when you're transferring these onto your nails. So now that I've got them all ready, I'm just going to grab my clear stamper and just stamp it onto there to pick one up. It's probably easier if you've got them a bit more spaced out than I have. But yeah, that stamper will just pick them up really easily. And then you can just basically stamp them onto the nail, so it becomes a bit like nail stamping. Just get the positioning where you want it and just give it a little bit of a firm press down and roll that stamper off, and then that'll transfer beautifully. Now, because I have done those little slip cuts, it'll mould to the nail shape really, really well, even on all my little curves that I've got on my nails. So those half-shaped ones, I'm just going to apply them to the edges of the nail, and then continue on to the ring finger. So I'm just going to carry on doing that, and I did do some other little bits to it off camera, so you can sort of see on the tip and the base of the 2 nails that I've just added like a tiny part of the petal of the foils just on those, just to fill in the blanks. So now I'm just going to be popping on my top coat and then curing that in the lamp. And then I had an afterthought at this stage. I thought I'll add a little bit of gold sort of detailing to the blue nails. So I've just got a bit of the nail sticker there, and I'm applying that onto those nails there. And because I've done this, I will have to apply another coat of top coat. And then in the centre of the flowers, because I just couldn't leave them well alone, I decided to add a little bit of these little beautiful blue rhinestones. They're sort of like an aqua blue colour, and I think they work perfectly with these foils. They just added a little bit of extra bling, which is what I was kind of looking for. So you don't have to add these if you don't want it. It's purely optional, but it sort of does add a little nice finishing touch, I find. So to secure those, I did apply another coat of top coat off camera, and then this is pretty much the finished design. Here's a little bit more of a close-up so you can see, and I will leave some photos for you. So I do hope you ladies like the design. If you did, give it a lovely thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please check out She Modern, show her some love. So she got some amazing products there, glitters and foils and things like that, so check those out too. If you have any questions or queries, or just want to drop me a little message, you can do down in the comment section below. And apart from that, ladies, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are. Bye for now.